Thank you for listening to the Dungeons and Donkeys podcast. Listener discretion is advised. All our social media links will be in the description. Thank you.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Dungeons and Donkeys podcast. I'm your DM, I'm Gingy, and I don't like macaroni salad either.
I'm Kyle. I play Teacup, a tiefling bard. Fun fact, Midol is for cramps for women. Those of you who don't know, there may be someone particularly that I am talking to.
All right. I'm Katie. I play Kata Flamedrifter, a dragonborn paladin. Fun fact about me this time instead of Kata, I can breathe through my nose and my mouth at the same time.
Nice. I am Cryptic. I play Phineas Quickwind. He's a rogue halfling. And fun fact about Phineas, he did not know what Midol was, and he took way too many at one time.
But he didn't have any cramps.
He felt great afterwards.
No cramps for Phineas.
He could swim for like 1.5 miles.
Where we left off, you guys had just finished clearing out the Bone Keep. We had talked to the guard captain who had hidden up in this little tower. Talked to, I say that loosely.
Stabbed.
Assaulted the poor man.
No, yeah, I punched him in the face.
I have a bone to pick with him still, by the way. Quite literally, bone to pick.
You guys had looted the room, finding various miscellaneous weapons and supplies. You guys ended up staying the night in the castle. Boarded up in the room. So any long rests, things that need to be done, make sure you guys have that done. Okay. You guys woke up next morning. It's pretty dark, dingy. It's a castle. Not many windows. And what windows there are, pretty small. Our good friend Joe kind of sat out in front of the door here, keeping watch throughout the night. Nothing happened. Whatever's going on in the rest of the castle doesn't really seem to be paying to. They're not doing rounds or anything. They're just kind of chilling where they're at.
Big dumb.
Well, they're skeletons. They don't got much going on upstairs anyway.
Okay. First things first. We're gonna head back now, right? That's the plan.
Yeah. I believe the plan is to head back.
I think head back to the town. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take out my rope, and I'm gonna tie up this guy that's in the keep here. We're taking him with us.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, he needs to.
Do we need to roll the tie up said guy?
No, he's pretty much cooperative at this point.
I mean, we'll stab him again. I don't care.
Yeah, can I hit him again? Is he asleep? Because I could wake him up.
I mean,
is he potentially resisting arrest?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna tie him up, and then I'm gonna ask Teacup if I can borrow his dad.
His dad.
You mean Gamwai Samji?
Yeah, can we borrow Gamwai Samji and tie this guy up to him? That way he doesn't run away, just in case.
I yell, "Come here, Dad!"
Flip clop! Here comes Gamwai Samji.
We throw him on top of Gamwai Samji. I say, "Good job, Dad."
Thanks, buddy.
You're useful. Thumbs up.
Who knew we brought you along for something?
You pat your dad on the head. You're like, I'm so proud of you, sport.
Have we been feeding him, by the way?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, okay. We've been eating rations.
There's grass everywhere. He's kind of a donkey.
Great. Yeah, he can graze. He's good.
Okay. Good. All right. So let's head back then, yeah? Anybody else have anything else they need? I'm gonna grab my chickens.
I'm down with heading back, yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, do you want to stick your chickens in my sack?
He does have a sack.
You have a sack?
I have sacks on the back of Gamwai Samji.
Can I borrow your sack? Hell yeah.
They're on the back of the donkey.
All right. Chickens are hitching around on the donkey too.
Put your cock in my sack.
Shall we move on?
Yes, I say we head out. How does that sound, Phineas?
Downtown?
Sounds pretty good to me.
What a ragtag bunch of misfits we are. Let's go.
All right. The journey to town is pretty much the same as the journey here. It's just backwards.
3 days.
Are we walking backwards?
I don't know. Do you feel like running?
No, I think I'm gonna walk backwards.
Oh, you're gonna walk backwards?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's understandable then. You know.
Disadvantage on perception checks.
He's
Yeah.
taking the miles off.
What do you mean?
Yeah, like
There's-
Ferris Bueller.
There's 5 of us here. All right. We can have 4 people
Yeah,
watching
you'll
ahead.
watch the rear.
I'll
You'll
watch the rear. Yeah.
Smart. You're the caboose.
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
Got it. Got
Nothing
it.
sneaking up on us.
You're probably the most perceptive out of all of us, anyways, aren't you?
Not at all.
Oh, I thought you were.
I have a 1 in perception.
A lot of stuff is sneaking up on us.
I have a 2 in perception, so
Yeah, I have a 1 in perception.
Level 1, yeah.
Yeah, it's not looking good.
Okay, to the world map, Gingy. Let's get this train a moving.
Do-do-do-do-do.
boop.
I feel like Raiden should probably watch my. He has a 5 to perception.
Yeah, definitely. He
Yeah,
should be the
Raiden is
caboose.
definitely watching behind us.
That's the town.
There it is.
Turboed over to the town.
All right. So just as a cap, you are here in the east, across the bridge to Fort Alban. On your way over here, you guys had met.
On your way over where?
On your way over to the Fort Alban, when you first came over, you had, if you remember, met a wandering druid who was just a really doped up guy.
Oh, the smelly mushroom guy?
Smelly
Yeah.
mushroom guy, yeah.
The one that Teacup
And-
lied to?
Yeah.
And took his horn.
No, he
I
took
I
the horn
took
back.
the horn back.
Yeah. But you gave it to him, so it was his technically to take.
Yeah, I traded the horn for mushrooms.
That's not how this works. I saw him extort my friend, and I fixed it.
Sword.
Not how I would describe it, but okay.
Yeah.
Um,
We ran into a snake thingy,
and you ran
and
into a fire
the
snake,
fire
running
dragon.
down
and,
Yeah.
and some assholes stole our rations during the night.
a town. Some
Freaking
little
raccoon.
raccoons.
So I'd like to take this time of us traveling, if I may,
Mhm.
to kind of visit with the guard guy, the captain, and kind of just ask what happened.
He says that as far as he obviously was not the one that answered the door when it happened, but
Did they have a fucking doorbell or what? Was it like ding dong, and then somebody was like, "Oh, look through
well,
these
no.
portcullis," and oh, there's definitely not skeletons out there. Was it like a Trojan horse? Like what's the story?
No.
man?
He explains that a woman
Hmm.
had come up to
Ew.
Portcullis,
Ew.
spoke briefly to his guardsman, and then just disappeared. Like walked off. Nobody's seen anything that happened to her. They remember her crossing the bridge, and then they don't remember seeing her after that.
Did he hear anything she said?
He did not. His guard reported to him, telling him that she had told the guard to leave.
What'd she look like?
Clad in all black, very dark hair. They didn't get a good visual on the face. They just remember she had really long black hair coming out from under her hood.
And this lady walks up and they don't get a name?
Yeah.
What kind of fort you running, bub?
Well, obviously not a
Can
good
I roll
one.
an insight? Can I roll an insight to see if he's lying?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I'd also like to roll insight because,
I
like,
want to roll an insight, and I rolled a 14.
He's not lying.
I rolled a 16.
He's not lying. They didn't get a
Not
name or
lying.
anything.
Nope.
No description of what she looks like.
Other than,
A woman.
I just really want to kill this guy. Like,
well,
what are you doing, man?
I think we'll let the town decide because obviously he's not a good good captain.
Holy shit.
He abandoned his entire crew.
He's definitely had some shortcomings.
So, I also got a love letter. I forgot about that.
Who?
Can I read said love letter?
It is sealed.
Oh,
But-
Does it say who it goes to?
Open it.
Does it say who it goes to?
There is a name on the front that says Elizabeth.
Do I
Hmm.
have any idea who this Elizabeth is?
Not from your knowledge, no.
Is it just sealed with sealing wax?
It is sealed with wax.
I grab it from Katie and open it. Gently.
No.
Inside is your standard.
Hang on. I want to fight him for this. This isn't his letter.
Okay,
I don't know how.
opposing, what is it? Opposing dexterity, probably?
Yeah.
Or can I use sleight of hand?
Oh, no, I think Kyle would roll strength, and then Katie would roll an opposing strength.
No, I want to grab it pretty gently.
Yeah, if they're using delicate, then it would be sleight of hand on Kyle, and then Katie would just roll an opposing d20.
Oof.
Anything higher than a 6, Katie wins.
Yeah, like a
That's a
17.
17.
How about
Holy
that?
shit. Well,
Yeah, this
I
doesn't.
look at Katie and say, open it. I have sealing wax. I can reseal it
Yeah,
for
but do you
you.
have the crest?
Yeah, but do you have the seal crest? Yeah.
I have a signet ring. Yes, I can reseal it for you.
But does your
With-
signet ring match their signet?
I don't think
Yeah.
she's going to know. It's fine.
That's fair.
Elizabeth's like lover's dead, so like I don't think she cares.
That's fair.
Roll. What is it? Not deception, but you want me to persuasion. Roll persuasion.
24.
24.
Then I'll
You
do
feel
it.
pretty persuaded? Okay.
Then I'll open it. What's this age?
It's your standard love letter. It's from the gentleman you picked it up from, whose name was blank.
Reginald?
John a
His
blank.
name was Blank. His name
Reginald.
was
I
Blank.
like Reginald. This guy was from Reginald, who obviously was a guardsman stationed up in Fort Albin. He'd been stationed there for about 2 weeks now, so he was writing a letter back to his
He wrote that
lover.
all in the letter.
To his
No, I'm
betrothed.
describing the letter. It's a standard love letter, like he misses her, he can't wait to
Yeah,
be
but
back.
no, read the letter to me, Gingy.
I don't
wanna hear
have
Dear
a fucking
Elizabeth.
love letter written out, Kyle.
Here, I got you.
You should.
I got you. Ready?
I'm listening.
You open the letter, and it says, "Dear Elizabeth, you up? Question mark. Reginald."
Beautiful.
I take my sealing wax and my signet ring,
It's so bad.
and I make sure not to put the ring on. I kind of just hold it, and I delicately stamp the seal back on.
Alright.
Kind of smudge it too, so she can't tell that we messed with
She
it.
can't tell exactly whose fucking
Yeah,
letter it
who
is.
sent it?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think Reginald would be very happy.
I think Reginald was very horny.
Or Reginald.
So I asked the guard guy or the captain. So who is Elizabeth?
That was Reginald's betrothed.
Oh,
He had been signed over to Albin right before they were supposed to get married.
Where does she live?
In town, close to Caden's Keg.
Cadence Cave. Okay. I'll have to look her up.
Is she a hooker?
No,
Well,
Caden's Keg is the more popular of the two bars
it's the
that are.
sports
Oh,
bar style, not
okay.
the
Okay,
gay
it's
bar.
a sports bar. So does she play roller derby? Like what's?
He didn't say she frequented the bar. He said he lives near the bar. She lives near the bar.
Well, I mean, if you choose a house near the bar,
Maybe she's a barkeep.
So, after talking with the captain here, you guys, again, an eventful trip, little drizzle, nothing too crazy. Head on and back to Riverfield.
I say we go straight to the Adventurers Guild.
Yep.
Do
drop this
not
guy.
pass go. Do not collect $200. Just right there.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Can we just go straight to the Adventurers Guild, Gingy? Do we notice anything different about the town on the way, though? I'd like to roll an insight to see if we missed anything. It's
That would be
21.
perception, not insight, but
Okay, I'll roll a perception then. Jesus, that's an 11.
even with the 21 on perception, it's the same as it was. The notice has been changed at the town hall, saying that the meeting will commence today at.
It's been 6 days and they're just having a
shouldn't
meeting.
The meeting
Well,
should have been.
They pushed it back a little bit.
was-
push it back a week because it would have been 3 days to get there, a day in the keep, and then 3 days to get back.
Yeah, they pushed it back a
So
little
it'll be
bit.
tomorrow.
As I'm walking by, I'd like to roll sleight of hand to replace criminals with potatoes again.
They're
Okay,
gonna think
go
there's
for
a
it.
serial toddler going around changing everybody's sides.
That's
So
a
that-
one. That's a nat one.
He
You
gets a
write
paper cut.
something on the paper.
Does
Nobody
a guard catch
notices,
him
though?
writing it? Yeah,
No
does
one
like a
knows.
guard catch him?
It looks like a toddler just scribbled over it with fucking crayon.
His pen explodes and he gets a
It's still
paper cut.
completely illegible.
He wrote
Complete-
PTAO.
Potato.
Potato.
It's a potato.
Okay, anyway, now that I've failed at that, of all the things to fail at, let's see
I
how
know,
we're doing
right?
in the Adventurers Guild. Holy shit. So as I would walk in, I'd like to ask Marvin right away if like where we turn this guy in.
Who's this guy?
He's from the keep. From on the quest.
I'll chime in and say he was the only survivor, so we brought him back with us.
That would most likely be a town hall situation.
You don't handle payment at the guild?
We don't take prisoners at the guild.
He's not a prisoner.
Yeah, he's proof that we completed our assignment. I would like to know where to turn in our quest. Is that just
We got-
Arena?
Oh,
We
yeah,
got a
Catalina
divine
takes care of
message
that.
from God that this man was needed as proof.
I'll go talk to Rena.
Cat or Arena.
I'll talk to Kat. Do I notice anything different while I'm walking around, Gingy?
No, it's pretty much the same.
Okay.
Jared's not there. He's
He
must
chopped
have
his
fucked off. Yeah,
He's
he
in the
chopped off.
hospital because he has third-degree burns.
wood.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really wonder what happened there. He just lit his lock on fire.
Yeah.
How irresponsible.
Hey, Kat, what happened
so-
to Gerald?
He went home. He doesn't live here at the guild. He just comes in to help out.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to talk to her. Actually, wait. Someone else should talk to Rena. Someone who's very
Okay,
persuasive.
I got you. I'm going to talk to Rita. I'm going to say, hey, we brought this guy from the quest for the fort or the keep.
Well, we don't take
He's a
him.
proof. I know, but I am turning in our quest.
She puts a purse down on the table. There's your payment.
I say to Rita, so do we have to turn him in?
By technical standards, no. I
Interesting.
mean, you can let the people decide, but the Adventurers Guild doesn't handle that.
What do you do about bodies that appear in your rooms?
That conversation, I'm out.
We would investigate why the body is there.
I'd like to sneakily walk away.
Yeah, where's
Check on
Nerbel
Nerbel.
is my question.
I'd like to
Did
just
anybody
peek
find
my head
Nerbel's
in through
body
the door.
laying around?
Yeah, let's go check on. Oh wait, no, I don't know Nerbel's up there, do I?
Yeah, I don't either, but
No,
I want to see how
I'm
this
just gonna
plays out. That's why I
I'm
asked
just
in the first
gonna-
place.
peek my head through the door and check and see how
Nerbel
he's doing.
is happily snoozing.
For 6
The
days.
room is absolutely destroyed. Like he has torn everything apart in the room,
Yeah, I'm just gonna shut the door back.
but he is happily snoozing.
Okay, I'm just gonna shut the door. I'll go walking back over towards Teacup.
Obviously, Nerbel had some rations on him.
Hey, Rena, how deep is the well in the courtyard?
It's about 30 feet down.
That's good to know.
Scared for Nerbel.
Can I okay. Can I make like a stealth roll to sneak up on Nerbel while he's sleeping?
Yeah,
And
do a
then-
so with advantage.
Okay. Because I'm just gonna check and see if he has anything on him that maybe like could help us out. So I rolled an 18.
Okay. He's got some pretty standard equipment. He's wearing leather armor. He has a couple daggers. A little bit of food still left on him. Most of it has been chowed through. He's not nearly as geared up as you guys are.
No money or anything on him.
No, he doesn't have any money on him.
Okay, I'm just gonna walk away. I'll just creep back out the door, tiptoeing away.
I'd also like to think that at this point, Gamwise Samji is just chilling in the room with me, if that's okay.
He just
Kind
goes
of
walking
follows you
around with you.
places.
Yeah, he just follows me. He's like 3 feet tall. He's like
Hmm.
really short for a donkey, so like I think that's fine, right?
Yeah, I'll see why not.
Okay.
Can I roll I don't know, is it a nature check to get more berries? Like to collect berries off the bushes here.
For every like whatever you roll, divide by 5. That's how many pounds of berries you can get.
So which dice should I roll?
D20.
Just regular D20.
So 1 pound of 5, or 1 pound of berries.
Okay.
So I'd like to walk back out here with Gamwise Samji. With and I'm assuming he still has the guy on his back, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk over and just converse with Cryptic on this.
Hey, what's up, man?
Do you think we should let this up to the town, or should we take care of this ourselves? And I kind of point to the other guy. I want him out of earshot, so I just kind of leave him over by the door to the courtyard.
Gamwise Samji just happily clip-clopping along.
Yeah.
Down on the grass.
Do you think we
courtyard.
should? Do you think we should take care of this ourselves, or do you think we should leave it up to the people?
I mean, this guy did let all of his people die and just sat in a room, protecting himself.
Yeah.
At the same time, maybe we could sell him to the town, Maybe we, not like
I'm gonna go ask
own
about
him.
that. I go back to Rena and I ask, does the town pay for turning criminals?
If the criminal had a reward set out for him, they would, yes.
Okay, they don't pay for criminals apparently unless they have rewards set out for them. There's not going to be a bounty for a guy who's sat in a keep. Unfortunately.
Hmm.
Too bad I'm out of earshot. I have ideas. Oh, wait.
What happened to Nerbel, by the way?
Oh no, he's just chilling. He's asleep.
Okay, so he's okay.
Sure.
Should we frame Nerbel?
The first thing I want to do, I'm gonna gag the captain. That way he can't
No.
make any noise.
No. Don't do that.
No?
No, I stop you from gagging him. I grab him. I say to you, unlock the door.
Okay, so I'll go and I'll unlock the door. And
So
then
what I'm going to do is I'm going to
go-
stand on the far side of the hallway across from the door, and I'm going to grab the captain, and I'm going to like run towards the door with him. I'm going to smash through the door with him somewhat fakely attacking me, and I'm going to yell, "Nerbel, help me with this guy. He's attacking me."
But the Nerbel doesn't attack the peoples.
Help me, Nerbel. Can I roll
Persuasion.
persuasion?
Yeah, you can roll persuasion.
He's kind of dumb.
It's a 19.
All right, this is about to get interesting. 1, he helps you. 2, something really interesting happens. Please be a 2.
We don't see your dice.
It's a 2.
It's a 2. Nerbel decides to help you. So you are with the captain facing you, backing through the door to give the
His
illusion.
hands are tied. Nerbel hasn't noticed apparently.
Well, Nerbel's not the brightest. So
yeah. Nerbel's dumb. He doesn't know what's going on.
Nerbel flies into a rage.
Nerbel smash.
And what was unknown about Nerbel?
So wait, you're telling me Nerbel is a green?
What color does he turn when he's mad?
What color does he turn when he's angry?
He's
Brighter
still
green.
but he grows.
Oh, I see. He grows.
Okay.
He becomes a giant
Nerbel
green
is
person.
now 4 feet wide, 8 feet tall, Basically, Nerbel has completely hulked out.
Is his nose still only 6 inches long?
Yeah. So now it looks more normal because he's massive. Nerbel is now humongous.
Okay.
He picks this guard up and just slams him through the wall to the west. Just full force right through stone wall. There is nobody in that room. Full force slams him through the wall, flies all the way to the other wall. Nerbel is now fully enraged.
Is the
That
guy
is-
dead?
I'm
He is
just-
not quite, but
Can I
Nerbel's
just
not
say-
done.
I think they're racist here against halflings because they didn't make his bed, but they made that bed.
Yeah.
Well,
think
if it
they're
makes you feel, there's a couple beds that didn't get made. That's
Okay.
not what I want.
Okay,
So
so
as Raiden, I'm just gonna stand out in the hallway, watch the door, make sure nobody comes running in to see what's going on. You know, with
Yeah,
all
because
the
there
noise.
is now a ruckus. There is
I
now
imagine I can
quite
hear
the
it, so I'm
ruckus.
gonna start coming around looking.
You hear like large roaring and just a thunderous rumble sound as Nerbel rips this hole in the wall open, climbing through towards this man.
okay, well, well, before Katie gets here, I'm gonna like, even though I don't know that, sorry for the metagaming, but I'm gonna like walk over to Cryptic and whisper and be like, maybe we shouldn't frame him.
This could have gone so much quieter if you just would have stuck with what I was gonna do. It would have worked.
I'm sorry. I'm
going for an alibi.
Maybe
I'm
take.
going for an alibi.
Let's,
I'm gonna go walk towards Cat or Rena and strike up a conversation.
They're
Hey.
getting up, slightly concerned about all the noise.
There's some guy in the hallway just yelling, and he like threw a guy through the wall. He's really green, he's really big, his nose is kind of small. I don't know if you guys know anything about that. I just thought, maybe you'd want to know. It's none of my business, I don't get paid for it.
While
So-
he's over there talking to him, Nerbel lifts this man up by his head and in just one motion pops him like a grape.
yeah, I'm gonna climb through the wall and I'm gonna be like, okay, Nerbel, calm down. You're okay. It's okay now, Nerbel.
And just
Sunshine
drops
roll,
the
big
guy
guy.
into a puddle.
It's okay, Nerbel. I need you to calm down, like right now.
Nerbel smash.
Nerbel, you need to calm down, like right now. I'm gonna walk past Nerbel and untie the guy's hands and throw the rope under the bed.
No, give it back. That's mine.
Nerbel's
If you come in here, you're gonna chew my fucking ass for this. So,
Nerbel goes to grab the door handle so he can leave this room. But he's
Nerbel, you need to calm
off.
down first.
So he
Nerbel,
grabs
you need
the
to
door
calm
and
down
just
first. Can I roll
rips it off
persuasion?
its hinges.
Can I roll
Yeah.
persuasion to try
Yeah.
to calm him down?
You're disadvantaged though because he is full rage mode.
I'll roll it at disadvantage. That's fine.
Nerbel is enraged.
That's a 9.
No, 9's not gonna do it, coach.
Nerbel rips the door off its hinges.
Yeah, so there's now a gaping hole in the side of this room as Nerbel climbs through and tries to fit down this small hallway.
I'm gonna turn around and be like, "What the fuck?"
There's just this giant green orc looking thing.
Hearing Katie, I'm gonna walk out. I'm gonna walk through the wall and walk back out around into the hallway, and I'm gonna say, the guard guy attacked me, and Nerbel protected me. Yeah, that's Nerbel. That's Nerbel. That's Nerbel. Yeah.
Full sprints down this hallway and through the wall.
Beginning to think maybe we should have brought him with us. If I don't know he could do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Is he gonna calm down at any point, Gingy?
He will eventually.
Not until he's done smashing buildings.
He's on a warpath right now.
What room number is this?
Room 4. Oh, you mean the guard captain room? That's room 3.
Yeah. Room 3. Okay. I'm gonna walk back in here to Rena because she's a bitch and lied to me a while back.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, clean up in room 3.
What do you mean clean up?
Well, that guard guy, he kind of attacked us, and Nerbel was in the room, and Nerbel took care of it.
I see.
I look at her just wide-eyed, like, holy hell. Nerbel's big. Do
Nerbel
you know how to
is.
calm Nerbel down?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh,
Obviously, Cat and Rena had no clue that Nerbel.
okay. Well, then maybe it wasn't Nerbel. Maybe I'm wrong.
This big green thing.
It was just a big green guy. He threw him through the wall.
Through the wall.
And yes, through the wall, Rena, you dumb bitch. He threw him through the wall.
Through
Did I
the
fucking
wall.
stutter? Through the wall.
The wall. What do you mean? What?
And
There's a
there's not a
hole?
lot left.
He threw him from the window to the wall.
There's not a lot left. He threw his bound hands around me and tried to strangle me. And the big green guy took care of it. He saved me. Does she believe me?
Regular persuasion this time.
18.
Yeah, she believes you. Like, she's like, what the fuck is going on? Needless to say, she gets up to go look at the damage. You're gonna have to move your ass. Whose donkey is this?
Come here, boy. Come here, boy.
Raiden and I are just gonna walk outside while
I'm gonna
they
move
start
my
moving.
donkey dad dog, apparently, as I call him over, and I'm like, come here, boy, come here. Who's a good boy?
Narble is now feverishly chewing on the tree outside because there's apples growing in it. But instead of picking the apple, he's just like taking bites out of the foliage.
And I'm gonna walk in the room with Rena.
So you meant through the wall.
Yeah. Did I stutter, Rena?
I would misunderstand.
Why are you like this?
Upbringing, probably.
Through the wall.
That is a hole.
You see the pile of goop over there? Yeah, that's the guy.
That was a guy.
Okay, well, I'm gonna leave. Good luck with this. This wasn't my room or anything, so like,
Hey,
call your insurance company. I don't know.
I'd like to walk in and look at the body of the captain.
there's not much left.
Serena looks at you through the wall. You're just like,
Yeah, there's not much left of him. He is like a puddle at this point.
you're just sneaking up and you look over and you're like, oh.
Okay. Yeah, I was just curious, see what was going on. I'm gonna go back outside where I was.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the bar.
Okay.
I'm just gonna walk up to Katie and say, well, that
was an
happened.
interesting turn of events.
Yeah. That's yeah.
Meanwhile, you hear an angry roar come from outside as Nerbel uproots this entire tree and is just shaking it into his mouth.
I'm gonna walk out and
Me
be like,
too.
calm down, Nerbel. Please, for the love of God, calm down. And I'm gonna can I give myself bardic inspiration, by the way?
I'm gonna
You
go
cannot
in.
give yourself, but if you want to give me a performance to try to play some
Okay, can I
calm
like play my bagpipes to try to calm
Cool.
him?
Yeah.
Real calming bagpipe music, maybe like Wonderwall.
Wonderwall.
You know,
He's a-
and I'm like, today is gonna be the day, blah 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 blah.
roll for bagpipe?
And,
Okay, I'd like to join
put
in
his
on this,
bagpipe
trying to calm Nerval down. I have my horn that I could blow.
and that's a 12.
That's the wrong button. That's a 15.
Between the two of you, Nerbel looks at you and it just kind of sits down, holding the tree as he listens to you play Wonderwall
Yes.
on your horn
As-
and bagpipe.
As he listens to the wonderful bagpipe-led background horn performance of Wonderwall.
I'm gonna talk to Marvin and buy a bottle of alcohol from him.
He's just like, I'm gonna need some at this point.
The good stuff. I want the good stuff.
A pint is 1 silver. A pitcher is 2 silver.
Let's do a picture of it, please.
2 silver.
All right. I take the bottle or the pitcher, give you your money. And I'm gonna walk out and give it to Nerbel now that he's just sitting here chilling. I give him the picture.
Nerbel,
of booze.
this pitcher is like the size of a small glass to him. He grabs it and just downs it.
All right. Well, to help him calm down just a little bit more.
A little bit of alcohol never hurt nobody.
Could I maybe pull out my pipe of smoke monsters and maybe blow a like a little I don't know, a little dragon or something just to sit by him, something to direct his attention.
Yeah,
Because I
absolutely.
assume
Like
he's
the
very
Hulk when he's like childish.
yeah. I
Yeah,
assume he's
well,
very
he's a goblin.
childish.
He's a goblin. He's
Yeah.
very he's short attention span.
Okay, yeah.
He's
so I'm
already
gonna-
as dumb as the Hulk when he's a goblin.
Yeah, he doesn't get any dumber.
Okay,
just
yeah.
gets
So I'm just
dumber.
gonna blow like a dragon and have the dragon just walk around in front of him.
Okay, yeah,
I assume he does like the
he's-
thing where he's like, oh, and then he claps really slow.
the problem now being is you have a 8-foot Nerbel who doesn't seem to know how to transform back.
Can he talk?
It's very unintelligent speech, but he can talk and understand.
Nerbel, can
Is it
you
a
get
language?
smaller?
Nerbel knows small.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna ask if he thinks something at his village can help him get back to being small.
He slams his fist into the ground, creating a small crater.
Nerbel enemy.
So, question.
Okay.
Yeah.
How strong is my donkey?
How much can a donkey carry?
Oh.
Carrying capacity is 420 pounds.
Okay, what's Nerbel weigh?
So if we say average, he's about 40 pounds. He quadrupled in size and mass.
Okay, but let's say he weighs about 300. I think would be good.
Okay, 350.
Or even 400. Can we say he can ride on my donkey through town?
Yeah. He could weigh 400 and ride on your donkey, be it that the donkey's not carrying anything else. You'd have to
The
remove
donkey
the
isn't carrying anything else. He has his sacks on him, but they don't weigh
He's got
anything.
my chickens.
And chickens. I hand Katie your chickens.
Okay, hang on. I'm gonna go talk to Rena.
While Katie's talking, or moving, I'm going to grab Nerbel's giant hand and I'm going to say, come over here, Nerbel. It's okay.
follows you like a small, like a small child, but a child that's 8 feet tall.
I'm going to walk him over to my dad donkey and I'm going to say, okay, get on the donkey.
We see him lift his leg, and not that he really needed to, because the donkey's not very
Good
tall.
boy, Shrek. I'm proud of you. Stay on Eddie Murphy. Understand, Nerbel?
Eases down onto the donkey.
Look like little horsey.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to Kat here and ask to rent a room.
Rooms range in price. More expensive room is more expensive. Who would have guessed?
Yeah. What does it cost for the less expensive room?
Fuck, I had this.
She's like, well, we have a suite that just opened up.
Yeah, no shit.
Literally.
We have a double room that's now available.
We have a duplex with a floor cost.
Wait, do I get my money back then since my room was destroyed?
They offered to move your room to a bigger room with no
Okay.
extra cost.
Okay.
So you have the option
I
of
was in
either
room 4.
A, sleeping out in the courtyard for cheap, less than a silver. The silver piece, which will go for this room here,
Okay. The top right corner.
the top right corner.
Oh, the bigger version of the one I was in.
Yeah.
The 5
I have-
silver pieces for the slightly bigger, more comfortable beds, which this one is taken. That's Crip's room.
Do you
So
gotta
5
describe-
silver. 5 silver for the far left room on the top.
You know,
on the
describe how
northern-
the rooms look.
Double bed, pretty comfortable. Chest for storing your belongings and a shelving unit for your armors and whatnot if you're not wearing them while in town. Other than that, you have the southern rooms, which range from comfortable
Oh boy,
to
the
aristocratic.
southern rooms.
Well, they're not
The
been
south,
revealed
right?
yet. Yeah, the south right, which would be comfortable, your comfortable style room. This will include a chest for storing belongings, a bathing tub for bathing, a double bed for additional comfort, and rug to help control some of the heat.
Hmm.
Then you'll have a wealthy room, which is the room to the left of that. There are only 4 rooms on the southern side. So the far right is the comfortable. The one to the left of that is the wealthy, and then the other 2 are aristocratic. Wealthy charges 8 silver piece per night. The aristocratic run 2 gold per night.
Okay, now that you just went through that entire spiel, I have a different question for you. If
Okay.
I'd want to buy a house in town, how much would that run me?
House in town.
Mm-hmm.
So an average house, like one of the little small houses around the map, depending on features, is going to run anywhere from 1,000 to 1,500.
What do these small houses look like again?
They're roughly 40 by 40, give or take. Again, depending on construct and features of the house, roughly 40 by 40, 2-story houses.
That's a lot of money, but yeah, we'll figure it out. Instead, I think I'm going to ask. This is Kat, I think, that I'm standing next to.
Yes.
If there's any place that I can store chickens, that someone will watch them for me, or can I just rent a room and store them in there?
Sure, hon. You can store. If you get a room, you can store them in the room. They should be just fine.
Okay, so I'll just rent the room in the top right corner, the not as nice one. Okay, and then I'm gonna talk to Marvin and ask him how much he wants for his chicken feed.
For a quarter of grain, 5 gold.
Jesus, how much is a quarter of grain?
A quarter of grain is enough grain to make bread and porridge for one person for an entire year. It's like a whole barrel of grain.
For 5 gold?
Yeah.
Is there any smaller portions?
I
I don't really feel like carrying around a barrel of grain.
Just ask him if he can feed your chickens.
Oh, that'll work. Hey, Marvin, if I buy
Yeah.
this barrel of grain, will you hang on to it and take care of my chickens?
Yeah, I guess I could do that for you.
As payment, you can keep half the eggs.
Okay, so Marvin gets 1 egg a day and I'll feed him.
Yeah, he'll take care of it.
Okay. Do I still have to buy the food?
No, he'll take care of it.
Okay.
The egg a day pays for the food he's going to use to
To feed them every day.
feed
Yeah.
them.
So let's head out. Should we go to that meeting, you guys?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it sounds
yes.
good. Let's go ahead and
Okay. So
head to the town hall.
Yeah, I think all of us, and Nerbel included, on my donkey.
Well, they don't allow donkeys in the town hall. You'll have to leave the donkey outside.
You can barely see him under. You can barely see him.
Yeah, Narvel's not really riding him. He's just kind of holding the reins and then walking.
Yeah, exactly.
on
And
top
walking
of-
along. You can barely see him. I
I
think he
like to
comes in.
think Nerbel thinks he's riding him, but really
Oh,
he's
yeah,
just
Narvel
pulling the dog.
full on
He's
thing.
dragging the donkey along. Yeah,
like
he
pulling
comes
very
in. Who's going to stop Nerbel from bringing his donkey in, Gingy?
That's
You
true.
go ahead and answer me. Okay.
That's,
So we all walk into the town hall.
All right. Town hall has a big sign once you enter that points to a meeting hall, saying if you're here for the meeting, go here.
I walk in.
To the
And
meeting.
first, do I see anyone short?
Like how
Maybe
short?
pompous, cocky.
Like 2 feet tall.
I mean, there's a lot of. Not most of these people are. I have 2 feeds. Most of these.
I yell,
Go ahead.
"Excuse me, I am looking for Quadfar."
um.
My large ogre-like friend here has a bunch of creatures in his swamp.
Raiden and I are just gonna walk away from that. We're just gonna chill over here. We're gonna chill against the back wall.
You get a lot of side eyes.
And they gave him this talking donkey. And I kind of like put my hand over my mouth and like, hello, I'm a talking donkey.
Everybody seems really confused and very wary because you have a giant
Narvel.
narble.
Okay, I'm gonna say, okay, Nerbel, let's go sit down, and we go sit up front.
Narvel sits across
Nerbel blocks the view of everyone. Whatever seat has the most like that he'd block, that's the seat he sits in.
and the donkey.
Just to fill everyone in, there is 8. What is it? It's rows of benches. There's 8 rows of benches.
On both
Yeah,
on
I
two
mean,
sides.
it's like a church, basically.
Yeah, it looks like a church.
A church, yeah.
There's 8 rows of benches all across the middle of the room, and then on the far side of the room, there's like a platform raised above, with it almost looks like a court
Yeah.
where like a judge would sit.
Yeah. Looks like courtroom / church.
To try and
Because there's
paint a
like
picture.
no railing or anything. There's just like a giant carpet going down the middle. Yeah.
Yeah, I figured a church is a little more relatable. I'm not sure everyone's been into a courthouse. Most people have been to a church.
Yes. So you all file in. There's a lot of people up towards the front are the more noble looking folk.
The people I'm sitting in front of.
Yeah, the people who are sitting in front of who are very.
Do they say
Right.
anything to me?
They don't say anything, but you do hear whispers.
I turn around and say, "You got something to say?"
They are very not interested in aggressing
I'm
you.
gonna be sitting on the. I'm sitting on the left side, over by the more. There's more nobles on the left side of it, so I'm definitely sitting over there in their way with Narwhal.
Narbles with you because you told them to follow you.
Yep, and
They still
I'm
holding
just like,
hands.
"You got something to say? Come on, say what you have to say here."
All right. 2 women head up.
No. Say what you have to say.
They are like hushed,
Look up there. Look at me.
hushed
Look at me.
immediately.
Look at my midgety eyes. What do you have to say?
Hushed immediately.
Spit it out.
Nothing.
So Teacup's gonna roll to intimidate the entire building.
Okay. Yeah.
No, Narvel's doing
I'm gonna
that.
roll intimidation.
Yeah, with advantage because you have Narvel.
Okay, that's a 23.
They are fully intimidated and they scoot back.
That's what I thought.
They're
I'm gonna
shivering
turn
in their
around and
timbers.
face forward.
I can't actually scoot 2 of them back because they're part of a larger group. So.
As I turn around and face forward, I say, "Please mute your cell phones."
All right. So as that is carrying about, 2 women come from the northern doorway, between what would appear to be shelving units.
A lot of twins in this town.
Yeah, there are a lot of twins.
Some in the water, man.
Yeah, something. But anyway, they come out through the door. They appear to have notebooks and writing utensils. Obviously, they will be keeping record of everything.
Hey, do you know Quad 4 or Fangolf?
We do not, sir. Please remain quiet.
Okay, thank you.
Judge comes out, full black outfit. Your standard old guy judge,
Hey.
powdery wig.
What's your name? Are you Quad 4?
No, please remain quiet, sir.
Okay.
Up by the front is a guard captain.
Look at him and I say, "Psst. Psst."
He's trying really hard not to look at you.
Cast thaumaturgy
What?
and create an ominous whisper by the guy that goes, "Psst. Psst. Hey, do you know Fangolf or Quad 4?
No, sir. Please.
I just hear him say, "No, sir," across the room, and I'm like, why is that guy talking to himself?
All right. Guardsman with a spear brings out a woman pretty messed up. Ragged clothing. She's not look. She looks rough. Her clothing's kind of torn, really dirty. She's a little ugly.
Colors her hair.
Tan, kind of like a little tan brownish color.
Okay.
The judge stands up and says, "We welcome our dear community. Today we will be trying what was to believe to be the witches of the Hellfire Keep. If anybody has any qualms, now would be the time to leave."
They pushed this back a whole week just to tell people, if you don't want to be here, you should probably leave.
Yeah, they did.
Who runs this town?
Bureaucracy, am I right?
Who's the mayor, the lord?
That would be this gentleman here at the podium, currently yelling at everyone.
What gentleman?
The guy in the middle. He's in the middle of the room.
Yep.
What's he
Middle
look
of the
like?
church.
What's he look like, Ginger?
He's rather tall, old, graying hair. Just a little bit of streaks of color in there, dark brown.
How tall is he?
About 6 foot. He has very expensive looking clothing, well tailored, inlets of gold in the cloak and whatnot. He pauses for a moment after letting everybody know that if they have qualms about what's happening, then they should leave, to give a chance for people to file out. Nobody really moves. Couple peasant guys in the back just yell, "Burner!"
I'm gonna look over at the guy yelling and go, "Hey, shut the fuck up! People are trying to pay attention."
So the guard brings the woman across the front. And at this point, the guard captain walks up the stairs in front of the judge's table, pulls out a scroll, and commences to speak to the congregation.
Gingy, how's this room lit?
It's brightly lit with torches.
Brightly?
Yeah.
With torches?
With torches.
I cast Thaumaturgy to make it really dim.
The guy in the back yells, "Witchcraft! Burner!"
Okay. So real quick, so the room just got really dim all of a sudden, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I would
really
like.
dim. I can dim lights.
Let me think for a second. I got an
There's
idea.
now light chanting in the back of the room as all like the peasants are all yelling, "Burner! Burner! Burner!"
How dark is it? Like, how far can people see?
It's dim, so vision is reduced a bit, but not dark enough that dark vision is useful.
Okay,
like,
but what
people
I'm
can still
saying is,
see.
like,
People can
how
still
far
see.
ahead can people see?
They can still see up at the front.
So the people in the back
There's
of the room
enough
can see all the way
torches.
across.
They only dim for a minute, by the way. So
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, like, can the people in the back of the room see the people in the front? the
Vaguely. It's not like clear, crisp 20/20 vision, but they can like make out the shapes of the people.
These two guards that are standing on either side of the door we walked in, are they staring at the front, or are they just kind of looking around?
They're staring at the front.
Like, very intently? Yeah?
Yeah, intently.
Okay. I'm just gonna stand over here, inconspicuously, and maybe accidentally spill some oil on the ground. You know, in like a trail along the backside of the room. From, let's see, maybe like all the way in this corner, in the bottom left side of the room, like in the far back left side of the room, to about halfway to the door we came in through.
About 45 feet.
Yeah.
So something similar to that.
Yeah, I'd like to put some oil down on the ground,
Okay.
about 40 feet across. I'd like to remove the torch from the wall right behind me
Okay.
while the guard isn't looking, and I'd want to just.
Make a sleight of hand for that because you are grabbing a light source, and moving lights attract
I rolled a
attention.
19.
You get it.
Okay, I'd like to really quick just grab it off the wall, throw it into the oil.
Okay. The oil quickly ignites, creating a large fiery line.
Okay, I'm gonna look at this guard and go, "Oh my God, there's a fire over here. We should get these people out of here."
A witchcraft! Burn her!
It looks like there might have been oil on the ground that nobody took care of.
All right, so the guards start to usher people out as the witch starts chanting in abysmal. Because, they were smart and didn't gag her.
So pretty much everybody's gonna get out of this room, right?
Yeah, pretty much everyone.
I'm not. I ain't
Judge.
scared.
The judge
Fire-
is ushered out.
So there's a
These
little
people.
fire like 40 feet across in
Uh,
the back corner of the room.
the two main groups are ushered out, the doors slam shut as the witch finished chanting in abysmal. The left side door flings open as a djinn floats through. It's not really a djinn. I said djinn because it was a picture I used. It's an imp. It's a flaming imp.
Before, as I see that open, can I cast Thaumaturgy again to instantaneously cause an unlocked door or window to fly open or slam shut and slam the window?
The door.
We're gonna have to.
Oh, is it a door?
Yeah, it's a door.
Can I slam the door? Can I try to slam the door with Thaumaturgy?
I'm gonna need some kind of reaction roll because it is a sudden roll. I guess just perception.
Okay, so if I perceive it open,
Yeah,
then I can.
I'll say
Yeah, you'd
higher
have
than
to-
higher than a 15.
Ooh, a 4.
That's a 4.
Yeah.
So never mind.
This door blasts open. This little fucking flying imp rushes through with a torrent of fire following quickly behind it, which immediately engulfs this section here
Which
So
section?
in front of it,
in front of the door.
the top left section of the building is completely on fire.
Yeah, a 3x3 square. Now there's a 3x3 square entirely engulfed with fire. On top of the fire that Cryptics started,
No, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't start a fire. It just happened to.
which in the time that it took to usher the people out, this fire has grown a bit as well.
Okay, so while these guards are.
So much of the building is on fire at this
Yeah,
point.
much of the left part of the building, the room is on
The
fire.
guards are currently trying to assist the people out.
I'd like to make eye contact with the witch,
Uh-huh.
right? And I would like to do the thing that guys do when they pass each other in the street where they just like jerk their head down real quick, like a slight nod.
The
And
sub
then-
nod.
Like a sub,
Yeah,
Like a
but
sup
instead of
nod.
up, it's down. Where it's like, hey,
like a how you doing?
yeah.
Nod.
I'd like to nod at the witch, and then Raiden and I would leave the room.
You can't
Just so
leave.
she
You locked
knows.
Yeah, the door's
You
slammed.
locked it and you can't leave.
Well, I guess at this
Well,
point,
this door back here where they're pulling people out of, the door that we came in?
Yeah, it's locked.
yeah.
Is it
Once,
locked?
She
once
shut
once the imp came in, it slammed all the other doors shut.
Oh, I didn't
So-
hear
So the
that.
door
Your
shut. You didn't
fire-
say they were
Oh.
locked.
Your fire got a bunch of people out, and then once she finished her chant, it started the imp fire, which slammed all the other short doors shut. So they currently,
Yeah, but is it locked?
it's not locked. It's held closed by magical force.
Can I get Raiden to kick the door down?
Yeah, a good enough strength check will break the
Okay.
door down.
So,
Before he does that, can I just walk up and cast Thaumaturgy?
It's held by magical force. Thaumaturgy.
You told me it's unlocked.
It is unlocked, but it's held by
It's an
magic.
unlocked door.
force.
I can cause an unlocked door to fly open or slam shut. I mean, is it locked or isn't it, Shinji?
It's locked. You can't open it.
Okay, it's
No
locked.
thermophagy.
Okay.
Okay, it's locked.
It's magically
Okay.
locked.
So can
I
I
would-
get Raiden
Okay,
to
I'll
try and
accept
kick the
that.
door down?
Go for a kick.
It may be magically locked, but like, can he brute force his way? Can he
You can
brute
just
force
break
his
the
way through
door.
it? Yeah.
But he can
What?
try to brute force his way through it. Yeah, you'd have
Okay,
to physically break
so
the door.
just roll a strength.
Just roll a strength. Yeah.
You rolled an 18.
Large, powerful kick to it does not break the door down.
All right. Well, we're just gonna turn around and look at the witch and be like, "Bruh,
A well-made door has a DC of 20. By the way.
I'm gonna ask the witch. What's the plan
I
here?
want the number of that woodsman that fucking made that door."
Are you gonna kill us or do you just want free?
She has no interest in you. She is still chanting an abysmal to the imp, which is currently going to breathe a cone of fire to the west.
By now, none of the guards have reacted. By the way,
They are trying to move people towards the door, but obviously people are freaked.
but like the guard captain standing right next to her has done nothing as this. imp-
He's a little shocked. He turns to the guards that are still in, not addressing people at the moment, and says, "Men, to arms!" At which point he draws his sword. The lancer readies his lance and shield. Roll for initiative.
Wait. Before you say that, right? Let me just talk this out, and if anything, we can just get rid of this part. I'm curious about something. So I'm in the back of the room with Raiden. We kick the door. Nothing happens.
Yep. You wanna
Kyle
go
walks up to the lady, tries to talk to her. She ignores him.
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna say it from like here.
Oh,
Hang on,
okay,
it's
so
here.
from
But yeah.
from where you're sitting at, you're like, "Hey, what's going on?"
Yeah.
She doesn't say anything. So I turn around. We start walking up towards the front of the room, and I see the captain pull out his sword. Can I fire an arrow at him before like anything crazy happens? You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna see him pull his sword out, and I'm trying to keep this witch from dying. So can I just like fucking let an arrow go at him as like a reaction to him pulling his sword out and readying his weapon?
Yeah, but that's going to initiate combat on you from all of the other guards.
I feel like we're really on the wrong side of this one.
Yeah, but was that not the plan? Were the guards not going to attack?
No, the guards are going to attack the imp.
The guards are attacking the lady and the imp.
Yeah. They're not attacking you. You didn't start the fire, or they don't know that you started the fire.
I want this
Yeah,
witch to
because you
get out
got
of
a
here.
good slate of hands. I think we'll deal with that as we deal with the crypt. Not to metagame too much, but I think
Yeah.
we'll get there.
Can I talk to the guard captain?
Good chance. Good chance she kills him anyway. So
True. Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's why
can
I'm
I like talk to him and be like, "Hey, the five of us will handle this. You guys get the people out of here," type thing?
Yeah, you can roll persuasion on that.
I mean, does that make sense though in the context of where you're going with
Yeah.
this?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like he pulls his sword out and I yell like, "Get the people out of here. We'll handle her." But secretly, I'm with her.
I don't know why you're with her, but okay, go for it.
We're gonna have a party of 75 by the time Cryptic's done with this game.
No, I mean, like, how does everybody else feel about this though? Like, is everybody cool with
Yeah, I'm
me?
okay with it. I'm okay with it.
I
Yep, I'm good with
I
it.
don't care either way. Kate is sleeping
Okay.
over there in the corner.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
indifferent.
gonna roll. I got a 17 on my persuasion.
He will kind of push the witch to the ground. So she's now lying down over here as him and his guard dude over here run off to try to get the door open.
Okay, so they're gonna go try and get
We'll
the
let
door
you
open.
handle it.
So they think that we're gonna take care of the switch.
Yeah.
I'd like to run up and say, "Can you calm down, please? We're with you. We're with you." Can I roll persuasion?
You can, yeah, try.
Does she not speak common?
No, she speaks abysmal.
Is that the only thing she speaks?
Yeah. Because she's not herself right now. She's possessed.
Ooh, she's possessed. Ooh.
Yeah, so she doesn't speak anything but abysmal right now.
Or infernal? No, infernal.
My turn.
Yeah, I guess infernal, abysmal.
I speak infernal. Can I say that in infernal?
You can try.
Can I? I speak infernal.
Well, yeah, you would
Like-
still have to roll a persuasion on it, though.
Yeah, I know, but
just-
can I
Okay,
say
but
like,
yeah, it would go through an
calm
infernal.
down,
Yeah.
we're on our side in infernal, however that sounds.
Yeah, you can say that. Obviously, they don't know. The
Ooh,
rest of the party
25.
doesn't know.
25.
The rest of the party doesn't know what you're saying because you're speaking infernal.
Can I not say that to the party then afterwards?
Yeah, you can let them know.
Okay. I also convey to the rest of the party, hey, chill out for a second.
Hey, hold it.
Her voice is layered with multiple voices at this point. Her voice comes out as a hoarse groan saying, "The masters will be done.
What?
The masters will be done." As she says that, the imp throws fire through the back of the room.
So like where the council thing was sitting earlier.
Yep, to where the council was sitting earlier. So he is essentially just burning this place to the ground.
Well, the doors are locked.
Yeah. The imp doesn't seem to really have any interest in you all as a whole.
He's just burning the place down.
Yeah, he's just interested in burning the place down. The witch is aggressive. She is actively trying to claw at you with her disheveled hands.
Well, at this point, I don't have any better options. So initiative is done once Katie's done saying what she's going to say, I suppose.
Can I knock her out?
Yeah,
Can I
Strength
strength
check.
check her? Just
strength
knock
check her in the face. I'll say you get higher than a 15, you knock her cold out.
Ooh.
Yeah, because she's like tied up, right?
Yeah, her hands are bound, but in front of her.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
How about a
You
nat 20?
fucking clock this bitch, and she is full fucking sleeping.
So then
Um,
Katie
Imp is
just
no longer.
rounds her dragon hand and just bam, snoozeville.
So what does that do to the imp?
Gives her a 1. The imp is not controlled by her. The imp is here to burn the place down. It
Interesting.
was
How
summoned
long-
by her, but is not controlled by her.
How long is she out for?
He's not a familiar?
How many turns?
He's not a familiar, no.
Interesting.
Okay.
She's out. She's done for.
She's done.
Okay, so I suppose
Let's
roll combat
the
or roll
imp then.
initiative.
So now you'll roll initiative.
Guys, I'm gonna need you to roll better.
Okay. Well, I got a 9. Raiden got a 10.
Where's Joe, by the way?
Joe did not join you.
We just left Joe behind, and
Why did Joe not come with? Did you just get rid of Joe?
No, to be honest, I forgot about him. He stayed back behind
Okay,
it.
well, Joe's here.
Well, he's like,
Let's say Joe just ran away.
yeah, Joe. He said he had something he needed to take care of, and that he would be back a little later. He didn't think that this was going to be a whole debacle that he needed to be here for.
We could say he just went for a drink because he didn't want to go back to where he was arrested or where he was jailed.
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
it's fair.
All right, so that's going to be our initiative. Everybody rolled. Everybody good. We got Phineas.
Yep.
Did we get Raiden?
Raiden got a
Raiden.
10.
Got Raiden.
We didn't get Nerbel
Yeah. Let me
Yeah.
grab Nerbel real quick. Who's in?
or my donkey dad.
Rage Narvel.
Donkey Dad doesn't have abilities, does he?
He could still tank a hit.
I
At least
guess.
one.
I mean, he still exists here. He might choose to defend his son.
I would assume he's
Oh my God, he
I'll
comes
leave
in against
Donkey
the
Dad
final
to you,
blow.
Kyle.
I would assume he's a non-issue.
What, Gingy?
I will leave Donkey Dad to you if you want to roll initiative for him.
He's over there chewing on a pew.
I don't know how to roll initiative for him though.
Just roll a
over there-
d20.
He's over there chewing on a pew. He doesn't need to be in this.
He
16.
got a 16. He rolled higher than all of us.
Or anyone else.
Oh no.
All right. So that's going to make the first in turn the fire method, or the fire imp. This is actually a method, which is a version of imp where it has like leathery wings built into its arms. So it can
Like a
fly.
gargoyle.
Yeah. But instead of like, it just kind of like has them on its arms. So he's going to hop along these bookshelves.
Bookshelves are at the very far back of the.
Yep. So he hops
Room.
along the very
Opposite
back
the
of the
door.
bookshelves, and he's going to spit another column of fire. So that's going to put us at Donkey Dad.
Donkey Dad, seeing that this room is on fire.
Can he not like charge the door?
How far can Donkey Dad move a turn?
I would say 60 feet, roughly.
Yeah, Donkey Dad with his 60 feet of movement is just gonna haul ass at this door.
Which door? I was paying
Back
attention.
door.
Front door. The
Oh,
front
door
door that
back
we
where
walked in.
where they're trying to get everybody out of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was in a different tab.
He's gonna haul ass. I'm sorry, I just noticed that.
That's funny because he's a donkey. He's
Yeah.
gonna haul himself.
Does anything happen, Gingy? As he smacks into the door with
As he smacks
excellent
into
donkey
the,
force.
give me a D20. We'll see what happens with a D20.
That's a 13.
13. He rams headfirst into this door. This door budges a bit, but it's gonna need a little bit more.
Falls back on his butt.
So he just kind of like face plants and then falls down on his rear,
On his ass.
on his ass. Which is going to put us in good old Nerbel.
Go normal.
Nerbel seeing the fire freaks the fuck out. Nerbel does not like fire. Nerbel turns tail and bolts to the corner of the fucking room that doesn't have fire.
So he's in like the back right corner of the room, just like cowering.
Yeah, he's bolting across these pews
Wonderful.
to cower because he does not like fire.
I'm gonna need an athletics check from Nerbel.
Oh yeah, because he's trying to jump over pews.
Yeah.
He tries to jump over the pews and fucking face plants. Just imagine an 8-foot halt planting and sliding through pews to about here.
So he slides about halfway across the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's basically in the
He
Alleyway
goes
there,
leap,
walkway.
trips over a
Yeah,
pew,
the
face
walkway.
plants and just slides.
All you hear is
Ouch. Oh. Owie. What's this gonna be? Narble hurt. Narble face.
yeah, not even Nerbel hurt, just Nerbel face.
Okay, well, I'm gonna use my crossbow and take a shot at this imp thing.
Okay, go for it. Let me see it.
Do nothing to him, basically.
Ooh, a 7.
That's a 7.
That's
Assuming that doesn't.
That's not gonna hit their torch. I'm sorry.
Rip.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Mm,
I don't know if you have bonus actions or anything.
no, but can I do an athletics or whatever check or acrobatics to climb up onto this desk?
Yeah, make the. I would do an athletics check because you're better at strength.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
10 will do it.
10.
10 will do it.
Cool.
Because there's nothing stopping you. So a standard dice roll for something that isn't challenging, that nothing's really stopping you from doing it, is about a 10.
Okay. So I hopped up on top of the desk and I'm between his 2 cones of fire that well, I guess it's probably spread by now, but
yeah.
I'm on the other side of the
Can
fire.
she continue moving?
From him.
You can continue moving, yes.
How far did I go? Where was I here?
10. The 2 squares in front of you are
20.
safe.
2 squares? Okay, then I will go ahead and go up here. That's the 30.
So she's face first with the imp.
Face
Facing
first against the imp.
Yep.
All right.
All right. Next up is going to be Mr. Teacup.
So I have a question. Can I do 2? Can I kind of get a little bit of leeway here when I say this? Can I cast Bardic Inspiration? And if I do that, can I also roll Performance to try to calm Nerbel down?
On Nerbel?
Since I'm going to play my bagpipes, yes, I'd like to use Bardic Inspiration on Nerbel and also to try to calm him down with them.
Okay, you go for it.
I'd like to yell, some along the lines of Nerbel, try to hit the door open. and then I'm gonna play my bagpipes and that great Wonderwall. Today is gonna blah 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 blah.
Because apparently Kyle's a one-song pony.
I'm a one-song donkey bitch, and that's a 19 performance. So is Nerbel a little calmer?
Nerbel yells over.
I got it, boss.
Okay, so that was my bonus action. I would like to try to use my longbow. I'm assuming I don't get disadvantage from here.
80's in your way.
Oh shit!
If you make an athletic or
Can I move over here?
yeah, I was gonna say if you make an acrobatics check and get up on the desk, that will put you high enough that Katie won't be a problem.
Okay, I'll do that instead. Yeah, I'll jump up
when
here.
you'd have to roll with disadvantage.
If I fail the acrobatics, can I still try to move to the left?
Mhm.
Okay.
Unless you get a nat 1, in which case it's going to be a little worse for you.
Would you have to roll with disadvantage shooting through fire?
Yeah, that's an 8, so I'm assuming I don't get up there.
No, as long as the smoke isn't bad, which it hasn't really started yet. So an 8 doesn't get you up
Okay,
there.
so I don't get up there. Okay, so I'm just going to move to the left. I'm going to use my longbow to take a shot at the imp.
Okay.
Is my arrow going to burn up in the fire, or is the fire just on the ground?
The fire is currently on the ground. It's about 2 to 3 feet high. Yeah. 15 does not hit. Raiden.
Is this doorway at the far end of the room, like opposite of where we came in? Is that one covered by the fire?
Currently, yes.
Can I not go around to the right?
You could, yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Is it locked? Can I roll like perception to see if it's locked?
And
The door's
you wouldn't be able to
unlocked,
tell.
right?
You wouldn't be able to tell from here, especially with the fire between you.
Okay. Okay. So as Raiden, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick up the unconscious witch
Mm-hmm.
and move her probably about halfway down the room, maybe like third pew up
Okay. Well,
to get her out of the.
She doesn't put up a fight because she's unconscious, so you don't have to
Yeah.
roll to pick her up.
Okay, so yeah,
You
I'm
can
gonna
only
move
go
her
30
down
feet,
here.
right?
Yeah, he only has 30 feet unless you
Oh,
dash,
you're right.
which will give him 60.
I'll pick her up. We'll dash down to here and get her out of the way. Can I move the remaining 15 feet back towards the imp?
Yeah, you can do that.
You
Just finish off
set
the
her
movement.
down?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna the whole thing. Yeah, I was just trying to move her away from the fire so she doesn't get burned while the guy's just shooting fire everywhere. Oh, cool. All right, it's me. I love the dual voices I do.
Yes.
I'm not gonna
Oh
do
no! There's a fire!
Oh my god! Did you guys know this building's on fire? That's just crazy.
Holy crap!
So okay, so I'm going to I'm gonna pull out my bow and try and take a shot at this imp in front of me.
Okay. And I'll say this now because I didn't think about it earlier. He is on a bookshelf, so Katie's height really doesn't go into play here. So you can shoot over her.
Yeah, this would be easier to
Okay.
hit him because he's higher up.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll
Sorry about that, Kyle.
That's all good.
short bow. And that is a 9.
Fired and a missed.
So the arrow just it gets lodged in a book behind him.
Yeah, just well, he's on
Completely-
top of
What
the
book
bookshelf.
is it?
He's
What
on
book
top
is
of
it?
the bookshelf.
It's Lusty
Yeah, what
Argonian
book is
Maids.
The lusty Argonian.
Gotcha.
Yeah. The
Katie's
arrow
favorite Skyrim
arrow-
book, by the way.
Yeah.
shot right through into Lusty Argonian Maids. And you see he kind of like winces a little and it's like, ooh, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
I guess
It gives you-
that's
It gives you finger guns. Yeah.
that's my
You
turn.
know.
I can't really do anything else.
It's gonna put us at the fire thing again.
The imp's
He's
turn.
going
Ooh.
to move forward. Katie, would you like to take an attack of opportunity on him?
Sure, what do I do?
Just roll for your last weapon attack, which would miss. Well, your melee weapon attack. So this would be your sword. Your scimitar. Yeah, that hits. Roll for damage.
21.
21 hits. Like
9 damage.
9 slashing damage as he whiffs past
job.
you. He's not happy. So as he whiffs over to the other bookshelf, he's going to turn back towards Katie and breathe more fire at her. Katie, you have to make a dex save
That's
of 13.
in saving throws.
Yep, your dex
That's
saving throw.
13.
You take half damage though because of your resistance, so he gets to do 1d8 of damage to you, and then you take half.
Ooh,
Take
he went on
4,
8s.
take 4 damage. That's gonna put us at your dad, Donkey.
Papa Padre.
Donkey Dad. I
Currently,
think he's just going to try to smack this door again.
all right. Go another strength roll, so another d20.
Well, he's going to back up a bit and
He's
then
gonna
try to smack the
charge.
door.
Yeah.
It's going to
Yeah,
get ramming speed, one might say.
he's going Mach 1 down this hallway.
I feel like that
Yeah.
would give him an advantage.
He got a nat 20.
You got a nat 20.
That's a
He's
nat 20.
blowing through that door.
Sorry, I accidentally rolled 2.
And you got a nat 1 on the other one.
Charges the door, hits his head into it, and just bursts through it.
By now, there's smoke just billowing out that door.
Yeah. So the one side with the hinges is still hanging there. The other side has like flew off as he barrels his way through this door.
Just like, go, Dad, you rock.
That's
Good
my
old
dad.
That's my dad. That's my dad.
All right, and that's going to put us at Narbel, who's going to get up and full charge the fucking hole where the door is.
I mean, I did calm him down. Do you think he has the common sense not to attack the door that's open now?
Nope. He's Narbel. He was doing
Nope,
exactly
he's
what
just
you told
gonna
him to. He runs into the doorway, gets stuck. You see him like kind of hit the doorway and then barrel through the wall, and the whole wall just now has a Narbel-sized hole in it where the doorway was. There is now a 15-foot wide doorway where he just kind of rammed over.
He just yelled, get out of his swamp.
Which now the guards are able to start getting the people out because the door has been removed.
Very
It would
much
have been
so
so
removed.
funny if he would have rolled a nat 1, ran through the doorway, and it just collapses on
Oh,
top
God.
of
The guards get all these people out in the back. Nobody's
Yeah.
really attending to the witch because, you know, she's the witch. They don't care about her.
Good.
And that's going to put us at Kada, who is currently in fire. So you'll have to make a dex save for the fire. So you take a quarter damage of 4. So you take 1 damage.
All right. I'm gonna stomp my pissed off ass over to here.
Right in
You
front of the
son of a bitch.
Front of
Light
the
me
imp.
on fire and shit.
And I'm gonna grab his fucking leg or whatever he has and yank him down off this shelf and slam him into the ground.
Okay, that's a
Strength.
that's a strength check.
Holy
He
shit.
opposes you.
He shakes my
Katie
hand
rolled a
off his
13,
leg.
he rolled an 18.
You go to grab him, he just dances around like, boop doo doo doo. I'm gonna tell him you can't touch me.
Up on top of the bookshelf doing a little clown dance, you know.
Basically, I'm going to run my ass down to the right to get away from the fire a little bit and get vision on the imp again so I don't have to shoot over the fire.
Sounds good.
But first, I'm going to give Katie Bardic Inspiration.
80.
Pull up my bagpipes. Be like, yeah, you go, girl, and not play him at all and put him away.
Just wanted to make sure they were still there.
Yeah, just checking.
Just check it.
I'm gonna cast Charm Person. Fuck it.
I'll let you try.
Yeah.
What does Charm Person do exactly?
And I'm going to cast it as a level 1 spell because that's all I can cast it as. And there you go. He has to make a spell save DC 15.
All right, 1d20 coming up.
Wisdom saving throw.
He rolled an 18.
So nothing happens, and that's my turn.
All that work for nothing.
Raiden's turn.
Raiden's turn. Okay, so Raiden is halfway across the room. He is 30 feet from the desk, but he's 45 feet from the imp. Can I dash and still attack?
No, because that uses an
No.
action. Unless you have something that lets you do it as a bonus action. But Raiden doesn't.
Okay. Can I rage? I can rage as a bonus action, right?
Yes, raging is a bonus action.
Okay, so as my bonus action, can I rage and then dash? The dash would be the action, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna look up at this imp, lighting fire on everything, and I'm gonna just get really mad at all the people he fucking almost killed. So I'm gonna rage, and then I'm going to dash all the way up to where this fucking imp is. Stand right in front of him, ready to kick his ass on my next turn.
Okay.
I gotta get him a fucking ranged weapon, dude.
Yeah.
That
He
puts
just
us
has to run everywhere. Okay. So Phineas, he looks over, he sees Raiden rage, this fucking huge
We could have just fucked on out of here, by the way.
True.
We could have, yeah.
True.
We got
Seeing
the
this
door open.
12-year-old hyping himself up and then charging at the imp, he's gonna turn around and he is going to, let me see, he has a bonus, right? So he can dash as a
Yeah, you
A
can
bonus
dash
action?
as a bonus.
yeah, okay.
Yep.
So I'm gonna dash over to the witch. And then, so if the dash is the bonus action, I can
Mm-hmm.
still pull out my bow and shoot at the imp, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just
You're
can't. sneak
probably going to
attack
be at a disadvantage from that range grip.
her. He's up on a shelf though. Still,
Yeah, but your bow only has so much range before you get a disadvantage.
Yeah, the range.
what's the range on the bow?
Well, that's a 60-foot shot.
It says 80 to 320 feet.
Okay. You're still good then.
You're good.
Yeah, critical range is 20, range 80/320 feet. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna pull out my bow, and I rolled a 17.
It hits.
All right. So the arrow sails through, gets him right in the shoulder. I hit him for 8.
All right. Fire is going to continue to expand. The method's going to run along the bookshelf again, which is going to first warrant attack of opportunity on Raiden.
Okay.
From
So
Raiden?
Raiden swings his flail, right?
So you swing with a flail.
He hits a 19.
19.
That hits.
That
And
hits. Roll
so he's
damage.
enraged, so he gets +2 to melee bonus damage.
Yep. So roll and then we'll add the 2.
Okay. He hits for a 7 + 2, so 9.
9. As this imp tries to run away from Raiden, Raiden flings that flail up there, catches this thing in the chest, and he just bursts into ash.
That's my boy.
The fight is not quite over yet.
Do we have
Oh,
to
you still
fight
have
the
the fire.
fire?
The fire is still a thing.
Okay.
So,
We run out of the fire.
okay.
Raiden makes his save. Like, do we need to actually?
Yeah, do I need to make a deck save?
Is there actually a? I
Are
mean,
you grabbing,
Raiden makes a deck save. He's the only one that can get touched by the fire in the next turn.
are you
We'll all be
grabbing,
away from it in 6 seconds.
are you grabbing the witch on your way out?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm assuming Cryptic can grab her. He's right next to her.
Raiden's gonna grab her because he's
Okay.
the stronger of the two.
So have Raiden roll a deck save in case more shit goes down. That we get his health though.
He rolls a nat 20 +
He's
2,
good.
22.
So
Uh,
I'd say he gets out of the fucking building.
Yeah, he's good.
Okay.
He single-handedly jumps from the backside of this fucking like 200-foot building to the door.
Having a triple backflip, landing
It's
perfectly.
like, yeah,
He jumps, spins in the air.
fucking Olympic gymnast
Yeah.
right here.
He lands on one knee, looks up, and goes, "Let's ride."